Who are you? And what do you aspire to be? Who are you? And what are you doing? Who are you? And who are you around? All of these are very important factors of life. And these are the questions that we all need to start asking ourselves. Oftentimes, too often, in this day and age, we aren't steered correctly. We aren't steered with a moral universal compass. And we got to get back to our roots. We got to get back to steering ourselves in the correct direction and surrounding ourselves around people who make sure that we stay on the right path. And you might ask, what is the right path? Is the right path subjective? Right? These are all questions that people might ask. And the answer to that is the correct path is a path that gives you more wealth, health, knowledge, or love. And sometimes those lines can blend. Only if you let them. Only if you don't use your head. Only if you're surrounded by people who are steering you wrong, who don't tell you the truth, who aren't honest with you on what it is and what isn't you should be doing. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Your friends are very important because you are who you hang around. How do you spot a counterfeit from the truth? How do you spot someone who's really for you, who's really against you? Well, look at the type of lifestyle that your friends have, that your friends carry. Is the lifestyle that your friends are living a lifestyle of promise, a lifestyle of fortune? And when I say these words, that doesn't have to be materialistic, right? You can have fortune within your characteristics. You can have a promising future through your morals and your values and your characteristics, because these are the things that you're going to use in your day-to-day, everyday life. These are the things that you use to interact with people. These are the things that could either make or break everyone around you. This is why it's so important to understand that you are who you hang around. See, a person who's for you, hey man, they're gonna hold you accountable for whatever it is that you do, right or wrong, whether you want to hear it or you don't. Someone who doesn't give a damn about you won't do any of that. Someone who doesn't give a damn about you is only around for the fun times. It's only gonna be around for the good times. But the times where you're on your ass, the times where you need a shoulder to cry on, someone to lean on, they're nowhere to be found. So how do you spot these friends, and how do you nip it at the bud? How do you cut these strings? How do you cut these ties from these people? Look at their lifestyle. Are they holding themselves accountable? Are they staying committed to themselves? Are they staying true to themselves? Those are the people that you want to be surrounded by, because 9 times out of 10, if someone can stay committed to themselves, they're going to be committed to everybody else around them and wanting to elevate and lift them up with them. Example, hey man, I know you told me you was going to be on that diet game, you know what I'm saying? I see that you eating these honey buns, I see that you eating these chips. I'm letting you know that you ain't supposed to be doing that, because you told me that you wanted to change, that you wanted to start taking your life serious, that you wanted to start taking your diet serious, and you're not fulfilling that promise to yourself. See, the correct people, the right friends, they're gonna tell you, hey man, you just really ain't been grinding as hard. You just really been ain't on your purpose for real, bro. You ain't really getting to the money. You putting these women first, my man. You putting the sex first, my guy. See, the people who are true and authentic, they'll tell you that. And these are the people that you want to have in your circle. People that are motivate and push you to do better. Who want to see you get to that next level. Because there's always a next level. On the opposite, on the counter to that, on the flip side of that, are you hanging around somebody who, when they see you eating them honey buns and eating them bags of chips and eating unhealthy, knowing that you told them that you want to take your diet serious, are they just gonna let you do it? That person will let you do it. And those aren't the people you need to have around. Somebody who is not willing to tell you the right from wrong, universal right from wrong. It's not somebody that's for you. That's not somebody who's looking for your help or looking to help you. That's someone who's selfish. That's someone who's caught up in their own entertainment, their own games, their own tomfoolery. That they never set aside what they got going on with their life to really help elevate you. Your friends are everything. Who you surround yourself with is everything. I promise you, if you started surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded to you, y'all will be unstoppable. It will be a building block at that point, because everybody's holding everyone accountable. And so there isn't no room for error. There isn't any room for error. This is how you solidify your bloodline. This is how you solidify what your purpose is. It's hard getting to the top, and you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. So it's very important to know who you can communicate and network with that's going to elevate you. Someone who's not going to elevate you is going to be the friend who sees you having sex every day, wasting your energy, and he don't say nothing about it. The person you don't need to have around is the guy who comes in, and every time he wants to do something with you, he's got all drugs. He got to all drinking, smoking, turning up. It's got to be a fun time for them to even consider hitting you up. These aren't the people you need in your life. The people that aren't committed to themselves, you don't need them in your life. Because if they can't even commit to themselves, what makes you think they could commit to you? You really think they can commit to you? Commit to what you have to say? Nada. Focus on the things that matter in life. Focus on the people that matter in life. The people that you could always trust. See, me personally, someone who I could always trust is my parents. I know, even though that I might not understand what they're saying to me, I know they'll never steer me wrong. And those are the exact type of people that you need in your life. Someone that, even though you might not understand, because that's a natural part of life, we're not going to always understand everything that we go through in life, right? We've got other people who experience or have perceived things that we've never gone through. And if we have the ability to be able to trust them, that's going to make the world a difference. That's night and day, if you ask me. Someone that you surround yourself with can either make or break you. It's that simple. Can't serve two masters. It can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's that simple. So who are you? Maybe you're the type of person who doesn't care what they do with their life. You don't care what's going on. I know you tell yourself that. Oh, I don't care. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Oh, I'm nonchalant. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you've got that type of attitude. And you stay getting nowhere. Why is that? Why is that? Why can't you be true to yourself? Because the true and authentic version of yourself gonna know what you are and what you aren't supposed to be doing. It's that simple. And the true and authentic version is gonna gravitate. It's gonna magnetize everything it feels it needs to stay to thrive in this environment. So the way that it works positively, it could also work that exact same way in a negative manner. Do you really want to go through that? You don't. Because sometimes there ain't no do-overs. There ain't no restart. You can't do it. You don't get a second time. Right? Once you go through, that time period is gone. It's over with. Do you really want to be sitting back looking at your life with regrets? What I should have done? Oh, I should have cut these people off. Oh, I should have started surrounding myself with more people who are like-minded like me, who influence positivity, who influence accountability, who influence getting to that next level? Or do I want to be around people who would never open their mouth about, even though they see me doing something wrong, they never open my mouth because they don't want to step on me. They too scared to tell me what it is and what it isn't. Me personally, I don't need people around me like that, and you shouldn't want people like that around you either. It's that simple. Because once you do, it's gonna be hard to get out. The longer you in it, the harder it is to get out. Always remember that. Always remember that. If you don't remember anything else from this video, always remember, the longer you stay in it, the harder it is to get out. And it's imperative for you to catch on early while you're young, while you don't have any responsibilities to make mistakes. But when you start getting responsibilities, when you start getting out to the real world, that's not going to be a very good time for you to start catching on and start waking up. You guys have got to get out of the kid mindset, the play mode mindset. Oh, everything, the reason why I'm hanging around these people is for my entertainment. They're funny to me. We have such a good time. Is that all that is to life? You don't care about your unborn kids if you decide to have kids, what conditions they might be growing up, and just off of your decisions that you make. That'd be a damn shame. That'd be a damn shame. Oh man, yeah, your daughter gonna be growing up in the project because daddy, I'm sorry, sweetie, daddy just couldn't put the streets down. Daddy just couldn't put the gang banging down. Daddy couldn't just surround himself with people that were pushing him to do better. And oftentimes when you surround yourself with people that are doing better in life than you, they're going to help elevate you and get you up there to the same level, if not higher than them. But you know who's not going to do that? The phony, the counterfeit, the fake. And I know all of us have experienced fake niggas in our life, for sure. So you already know what that road feels like. Do you really have to keep reliving that same experience just for you to figure out what is or what isn't for you? Or can you learn through the experience and pain of others to know, hey, this ain't a path or road I can go down? Because you could very much do that. You could very much learn from other people's experiences and past mistakes and say, I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if I want to go down that path. Whether it's people in your immediate friend group, immediate family, in your immediate environment, whatever the case might be. I know we've all seen someone like that that we don't want to see ourselves become that, right? It is easy. It's easy to become that. To become that L. To become that lame. To become that guy that's not getting shit done. Who's so selfish and worried about the fun of play and stuck in the current moment that he could never ever loot himself or his family. This shit hit deep. This shit hit home. And life isn't no game. There's time periods to have fun, but there's also time to lock in, to dial in, and to be serious. And if you can't find anybody who's on the same type of time that you are, maybe it's better off of you for you to be isolated. Indefinitely. Until you do run across someone who is like-minded, who is really ready to elevate, who's ready to push you to go hard, to go harder than you've ever gone. Who's that accountability partner for you, and vice versa. Who are you? Who are you? Ask yourself these questions and answer them honestly and truthfully so that you can make adjustments accordingly. But it all starts from within. It all starts from within. And if you're hanging around people who are not honest enough to keep you on the right track, to keep you pushing hard, getting to that money, putting the women down, putting the entertainment down, if you don't got people around you that are doing that, you don't need them around you. Simple. It's okay to be isolated, because when you're isolated, you don't have outside noise, right? You might not be able to find people that you could trust, but one thing during isolation that you will develop is trust for yourself. Authenticity for yourself. Hey man, and that's beautiful. Because then you will be your own accountability partner. You will be the voice in your head telling you to get up every morning, to go, to fight hard, to put your blood, sweat, and tears into a better future. Not only for yourself, but for your family, for your kids. You know how powerful that is? See, a lot of y'all are narrow-minded. A lot of y'all can't think past the current moment. A lot of y'all can't think past the feel good, what's going on right now, to ever conceptualize something that's more greater than yourself. What does your last name mean? Will it go down in the records as something, as somebody, or would you fade off into existence? That's up for you to decide. That's up for you to decide. And if you're okay doing what you're doing, then continue doing it. But for the ones who are trying to level up, who trying to get to that next level, I'm here for you. I'm here to put y'all on game, to tell you that you need to cut off those friends who are no good for you. You need to cut off those friends who are all about entertainment, all about play, always lying to your face, who never tell you the truth. You need to cut them off. No hard feelings. And if you can't cut them off, that means you have an emotional connection, emotional attachment to them. And that's not good either. Because if you're dependent on somebody, that means you need them to tell you what you can and can't do. And that is not a good mindset or mentality to have. Who are you? Are you some pushover? Are you some lame? Are you some person that stays content, who's comfortable with their lifestyle? Or are you someone who's hungry for more, who wants to bite and dig deep? to go that much harder? Who's somebody who wants to make an impact on this world, who wants to elevate and help people? Who are you? Who are you? Always remember that. That's the video for today. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all tuning in. I will be having more videos like this one on the channel, so make sure y'all stay tuned. It's Boogie, and I'm out. Peace.